In mathematics, I is the symbol of imaginary number. I can be written as square root of minus 1. That means I is equal to square root of minus 1. We already know it, but what does it exactly mean by square root of I? In next few minutes, I'm gonna to show you square root of I means plus minus 1 over square root of 2 plus 1 over square root of 2 times I. Before going in the main video, do subscribe to Matescium. We know that I is equal to square root of minus 1, and square root of I means it has two parts. One is a real part and another one is imaginary part. Let's consider this square root of I is equal to a plus bi. This a is the real part or real number and bi means its imaginary part. And we can work out on this equation. And we can do square on both hand side, and left hand side and square on right hand side. This square and this square root, they cancel each other and remaining is I on left hand side. And right hand side fall under a simple formula a plus b whole square. That means a square plus 2ab means bi plus b square means bi square, that is b square and I square. And we know another thing is I square is equal to minus 1. So we can substitute this I square by minus 1 exactly here. And next equation become I is equals to a square plus 2abi minus b square, because this I square is equal to minus 1. Look at this equation. This part and that part, they are real number or real part, and this is imaginary part. So I can rewrite this real part together and this imaginary part together. So next step is I is equal to a square minus b square, their real part, plus 2ab and imaginary part. I can do a mathematical engineering here. I can multiply this I by 1. That means 1 times I, there is no changing of this value. 1 times I is I. And I can do one more clever things. This is 0. I can write this 0 on right hand side. Now this is looking like meaningful. Look at here, on left hand side this 0 is only the real part, and on right hand side this a square minus b square is the real part. That means this and that, they are real part, and left hand side this is imaginary part and right hand side that is imaginary part. So we can separate this like this way. This part is equal to that and this imaginary part is equal to that. That means a square minus b square, this one is equal to 0, and 2abi imaginary part is equal to this imaginary part is 1i. Look at here, this I and that I, they cancel each other and remaining is 2ab is equal to 1. And then we can get the value of b. That means b is equal to 1 over 2a. I can write this statement as equation number 1 and this statement as equation number 2 and this statement equation number 3. We can substitute the value of b in equation number 3. That means here a square minus b means 1 over twice a from equation number 2. b means 1 over twice a and remaining is square, which is equals to 0. So next step is a square minus 1 over 2 means 4, a square means a square, which is equals to 0. From this step to that step is pretty simple. 4a square directly multiplied with this part. That means 4a square times a square, which is becoming 4a to the power 4 minus 1 divided by 4a square is equal to 0. Write this part again here. 4a to the power 4 minus 1 divided by 4a square, which is equals to 0, which is becoming left hand side is 4a to the power 4 minus 1 is equal to this 4 square multiplied by 0, then it total become 0. And that means I can write it here like this way: 4 a to the power 4 is equal to 1, and a to the power 4 is equal to 1 over 4. I'm introducing a new thing: 4 square root on left hand side and 4 square root on a right hand side. This 4 square root and this a to the power 4, this part and that part, they cancel each other, and remaining on left hand side is only a, and right hand side is remaining 1 over this 4 means 2 square, and this 4 square root means 1 over 4. If you calculate this part, it become like this way: 1 over this 2 square times 1 over 4. That means this 2 and this 4 is cancelled, there is only 2, so what's remaining is 1 over 2 square. That means I can rewrite this term: a equals plus minus 1 over square root over 2. I got the value of a. Actually here will be plus minus. That means this a has two values. One is positive value and another one is negative value. That means a is equal to 1 over square root over 2, and a is equal to at the same time negative value of 1 over square root over 2. Let's go back to our equation number 2 here. From equation number 2, we got b is equal to 1 over 2a. That means b is equal to 1 over 2a. We can substitute value of a by positive value and negative value. Let's see what's happened. Let's say first one is positive value. b is equal to 1 over 2 times positive value. If I consider this positive value means 1 over square root over 2. That means it's become 1 over 2 square root 2, which is equals to b is square root over 2 times 2, and then we can write square over 2. This 2 means square root over 2 times square root 2. This and that cancel each other, and remaining is b is 1 over square root over 2. This is value of b if I consider the positive value of a. On the other way around, b is equal to 1 over 2a. If I replace this value of a by this negative value, in that case 1 over minus 2 times 1 over square root 2. At the same way, I will get the same value, only the negative number. So in that case, I am writing the simple way: b is equal to minus 1 over square root over 2. Look at here, I got two value of b as well. One is negative value, one is positive value. That means I am getting two value of a. A is equal to 1 over square root over 2, this value, and another a is negative value 1 over square root over 2, and I get another value of b 1 over square root over 2. b is also 1 over square root over 2, and this b again I got here minus 1 over square root over 2. That means minus 1 over square root 2. A and b both has two value. One is positive value, another one is negative value. If you can remember the equation number 1 at the beginning of our calculation, I can rewrite the equation number 1 again. I can substitute this a by positive value and substitute by b with positive value as well. Let's say first case is positive value. In this case, what will happen? Square root I is equal to a means 1 over square root 2 plus b means also 1 over square root 2, and this I is here. This is one solution of this square root I. There is another solution of this square root I, which is if I consider the negative value here. In that case, this a means minus 1 over square root over 2, 1 over square root 2, minus b means minus 1 over square root over 2 I. So I can write this way: minus 1 over square root 2 plus 1 over square root 2 I. right? So we got two values of I. This is one solution and that is another solution. So in conclusion, I can say square root of I has two solution or two value. Either one value is 1 over square root over 2 plus 1 over square root over 2 I, or there is another value, it is negative value minus 1 over square root 2 plus 1 over square root 2 I. Yeah, at the beginning of my video I told you square root over I means plus minus 1 over square root 2 plus 1 over square root 2 I. So it can be two value, either positive value or negative value. I prove it here. Square root I means either this positive value or this negative value. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you enjoy this video, and I request to subscribe this channel. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye bye.